What is going on, everybody? This is Mason and you are tuning into the YouTube channel Wasage Pop. Guys, this has been such an amazing year. Before I start this video, I just wanted to give a huge thank you to each and every one of you that has made this channel, in my opinion, somewhat successful in the year 2017. For this video, I just wanted to show off my top 10 favorite Funko Pops of 2017. All right, guys, so without further ado, let's go ahead and look at my top 10 Funko Pops of 2017. So these are pretty much based off of, it's not really based off of price or anything of how much they're worth. It does have factor a little bit into it. Part of it has to do with the story behind how I found it, and just like if I like the pop a lot, or if it's just something that, you know, it made a cool video, or if it made something that was special throughout this year. So we're gonna start off, we're gonna do an honorable mention for, I guess we're gonna have 11. So for the honorable mention, the Heifer Chase. And now, I grew up with this cartoon as a kid, loved Rocco's Modern Life, and I thought this was an awesome chase. I'm still looking for Rocco, but this definitely has to be an honorable mention in there. I picked this up, I ended up trading a Red Krampus chase for this Heifer. So, and I felt like it was a pretty good trade. I've been looking for this for a while, but I was so glad to add this to my collection, and I definitely thought it almost made it into the top 10 because I like it so much. All right, guys, so now we're gonna go into the top 10, and some of these I actually aren't in any videos or anything. Some of them are before I actually started making videos, but they still were within this year of 2017 that I found them. Coming in at number 10 is from the X-Men Live, and it is Weapon X. This one I was eyeing for a while, and I'm so glad that I found it. This was towards the beginning of 2017. I honestly hadn't had good luck with finding things in Targets, but I honestly love all the details on this Weapon X pop. There was a video game that I liked growing up. It was on PlayStation 3, and it was like the X-Men Origins Wolverine, and I remember this scene, and I thought I had to have this Funko Pop. Love all the detail to it, love all the little wires that are coming out of his like back and everything attached to the helmet. So this definitely deserves a spot in my top 10. And coming in at number 9 is a Stranger Things pop, and I honestly love all the detail on this one, and it is the Hopper in the Biohazard suit. Now, if you were to take this one out of the box, it has a ton of awesome details on the back of it. He's got his little gun, he has like the little like tube attached to his helmet, and I think they did an awesome job as far as fitting a head sculpt into the helmet of a biohazard suit. The joist honestly goes hand in hand with this one as well. But I definitely thought this deserved a spot in my top 10 because I just love how this pop looks, and I love all the little details that they added to it. So we are at number 8, and coming in at number 8 is a Hot Topic exclusive glow-in-the-dark Chase Elvira. I'm not a huge fan of Elvira. I do love that it's a glow-in-the-dark Chase pop. That's why it's in the number 8 spot, was because it has a cool story behind it. So I was waiting outside a Hot Topic in the morning, not really thinking that I was gonna find anything. But right before they opened, I checked my phone, and on Instagram, they said that they had gotten in 3 of these chases. So I was ecstatic that I got this. It was one of my first glow-in-the-dark chase pops as well. And it was pretty cool because I know a lot of people were going after this pop, and I was really excited to find it, and honestly made a really cool video. And then coming in at number 7, we have the Chase 11 with Agos. And now the reason why this is at the number 7 and is in the top 10 is because this was the first Chase that I found in the wild. Now this was found at a Barnes & Noble. I had never found a Chase ever. Like I said, this was the first one I found in the wild. And I honestly thought it was a good one. This is probably one of my favorite chases of all time, honestly. I love that she has the wig. And it just has all sorts of cool details to it and everything. I was just super duper happy because this was my first chase, and it was Stranger Things, and I love Stranger Things, so couldn't have been a better match. Okay, so we are about halfway through. We are at number 6, and this kind of represents 3 pops total. But this coming in at number 6 is the Funko Shop exclusive Lucky Charms Lucky the Leprechaun. I wanted to combine all these 3, but I'm just holding this one to represent all the 3 cereal ad icon pops. And this came out, I believe, during NYCC. I was lucky enough to get this pop. I was inside of Hot Topic when I got the notification. I got an email that said that these pops had dropped, and I got them, and they literally sold out within a couple of minutes. I want to get all the other cereal ad icon pops. There's like Tony the Tiger that I still need, and then there's like Yummy Mummy and Fruit Brute, but this is definitely awesome. I love all 3 of these, and yeah, I thought it deserved a spot in the top 10. So coming in at number 5, I love this pop. This pop is legit, honestly. It's super cool. It is the ECC exclusive. This was in March, the Captain America, and he's in like his like World War attire and everything with like the America shield and the goggles. This is coming in at number 5 because this honestly has a ton of awesome detail. I really like this pop. I like Captain America as well. And it was one of my first convention exclusives too, so I thought it definitely deserved the number 5 spot. So coming in at number 4, this is honestly one of my favorite lines to collect, and it is part of the Looney Tunes line, and it is the limited edition Speedy Gonzales. Now this one is limited to 3,500 pieces, and this one's to New York City Comic Con as well. This one sold out super duper fast, but honestly, this is an awesome character. I love all the Looney Tunes. I'm trying to get all the ones that are the convention exclusives, and I might pick up all the commons too. I know that those are probably recently dropped, so I'll probably be able to find those recently, but anyway, so the Speedy Gonzales is definitely an awesome pop. It deserved to be a pop as well. Let me know in the comments below if you're able to pick this one up, but this one was at the number 4 spot, and honestly, it fits in perfectly with my Looney Tunes collection. Alright guys, so coming in at number 3, this has got to be the biggest Funko Pop that I have. Honestly, it's probably most of everyone's collection that they have. The Thor Ragnarok exclusive Hulk. It's exclusive to Target, and a lot of people, I think a lot of people have found it more recently. It was a little bit harder to find at first. Biggest controversy with this guy was the broken hammer. A lot of people were finding it with that hammer unattached, and it was frustrating a lot of people, but I was lucky enough to find one that with the hammer intact. This is at the number 3 because honestly, I haven't seen a pop at this size. It was something that I thought was really cool, and I didn't understand why they hadn't had a 10-inch Hulk, but definitely had to add this to the collection. It is definitely unlike any other Funko Pop that you will see for sure. All right guys, so we are down to the last 2, and coming in at the number 2 spot is the 8-bit Demogorgon Chase exclusive to Target. Part of why this is in the top 2 is because I had to hunt this down. I did a lot of work to find this. I was checking BrickSeek almost every day for a couple of weeks, and that morning I was up in the morning and I saw that Target had it available. So I got up first thing in the morning, went to my local Target, went right when they opened. They didn't have them out. They didn't have them out on the floor, so I had to ask an employee, and they had 2 boxes. Both boxes had a Chase. And so I was super glad because I put in a lot of effort to find this pop, and I found it. I just barely finished the 8-bit line for all the Stranger Things ones. I know that they're coming out with some more, but honestly, this one's in the number 2 spot because of the story, the effort that it took to find this pop, and I'm glad that I'm able to add it to my collection of Stranger Things pops and my pops in general. And we are down to the last Funko Pop. And now some of you are probably wondering what this is. Some of you might have actually guessed already what this is. Coming in at number 1 is the exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con, the Super Daffy Duck. And the reason that this one is at my number 1 spot, this was the first limited pieces exclusive pop that I was able to pick up from the Funko shop. This one ended up selling out in a matter of like 2 minutes, and this was the one that I was eyeing out for San Diego Comic-Con 2017. I honestly am a huge fan of Looney Tunes. I was super excited that I was able to pick this up. I thought that there was no way in a million years that I was gonna be able to pick this up. This is definitely my most valuable pop probably in my collection. I think it's over $100. And it definitely deserves to be in that number 1 spot just because of the story behind it, and just because it is one of my favorite pops in general. There's no denying that. So I'm super glad that this is in my collection for sure. So that was my top 10 Funko Pops of 2017. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe some of your Funko Pops that were the top in this past year were the top that I had in this video. Let me know in the comments below what your top 10 Funko Pops were of the year, and maybe what were some of your favorite pops that you saw or came across. I just want to thank you guys for everything that's happened in this year. A lot has happened in the past year. I honestly didn't start making YouTube videos until about like August, I think, or maybe it was even September with Funko Pops and everything, but I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all the success that I've seen thus far. And here's to a 2018. I'll try and come out with new things, new creative things, and I just want to thank you guys for everything that you do. Hopefully good things are to come of 2018, and I will see you guys then. Hope you guys have a safe and happy new year. Make sure to be kind to one another and always promote positivity, and I will see you in the next video.